What if I told you guys it took me about an hour to get this makeup look? Well, girl, I would be lying because it literally took me 10 freaking minutes. Obviously, the video is going to be a little longer because I'm showing you guys what I used and kind of talking through what I did. If you see me out in public, girl, this is what I look like. It's so easy. It's so simple. Most of these products you are going to have at home. You don't have to use every single thing that I use, but you're going to have something like this, and it's so quick and easy. And it looks so good every single time. So if you are not the type of girly that wants to sit down and do makeup for an hour, this video is for you. This is a 10-minute easy lazy girl makeup. Let's go. No matter what kind of look I'm doing, I always do my brows first. Say it with me, girl. Do your brows first. If you are using gel or some type of lamination to hold your brows down, girl, you gotta do it before foundation. You gotta do it before anything goes on your face. Otherwise, it mixes in with the foundation or whatever. And girl, it looks nasty. It looks absolutely disgusting. And that is also how your brows will flake. So if you like the laminated brow look, but you don't want your brows to flake, girl, do them before anything else. And I promise your brow game will change. I have been absolutely obsessed and loving the Combat Brow Gel. This is so thick, but your brows will not move. This slicks your brows down. It doesn't flake. It literally holds your brows all freaking day. And honestly, all night, girl. This would seriously last forever. And my favorite thing about this is it doesn't dry down looking wet. A lot of brow gels do. This dries down completely matte. So your brows don't feel sticky. They don't look sticky. It literally just looks like you got the best brow lamination of your life. I just take a little spoolie, grab some product, and start brushing it through my brows. I have nothing on my face right now. There is nothing on my face. All I have on is a lip stain. I basically just brush this through my brows, and once I like how my brow kind of looks, I'll take my finger and press this down. Once these are pressed down, I'll take my spoolie again and just kind of shape them so they don't look like they're sticking straight up. I feel like that's the biggest mistake I see people make when they laminate or even do their brows. They don't shape them. Like, if you're gonna press them up, girl, you need to shape them. I promise you will like it better than them just being fluffed up everywhere. So I always just shape these a little bit. Obviously, I have sparse areas in my brows, but I'll fill that in later. Look at the difference, girl. That's it. Just pushing my brow up using a brow gel. My brow literally looks so much fuller. It just looks so much better. This literally looks like I have no brow hair. If you guys are looking for a new brow gel to try, Combat Brows is so good. I feel like it's not talked about enough. It definitely went viral on TikTok, but girl, I feel like this needs to be in Ulta or at least Target. Girl, it needs to be somewhere. It can't just be online. This is so good. Even if you're not wearing a lot of makeup, you should definitely always keep your skin moisturized. You should prep your skin however it works for you. I'm just putting on a little bit of moisturizer, and that is good for me. I really don't need a ton of hydration, so this should work just fine. If I'm doing a 10-minute makeup routine, I'm really not gonna do a crazy 10-minute skincare routine because, girl, we got 10 minutes. We don't have time to do a 5-step skincare routine. We just need a good moisturizer and we need to go. Before I put moisturizer on my forehead, I need to get rid of the glue that I got on my skin. I always let this dry down a little bit and then I wipe it off because I just want to make sure these brows are not going to move. When I do 10-minute makeup, I usually don't use a foundation because I have 10 minutes and I just don't have the time to blend everything out. It takes too long. So I like going in with something that's just a little bit of glowy. It gives the slightest bit of coverage. This is actually the MCO, what is this? Flawless Glow. I was gonna say Flawless Filter, but I was like, there is no way that is the same name as Charlotte Tilbury. This is the MCO Flawless Glow. Girl, it looks like something we all know and love. And personally, I think it's better. I'll just kind of put this all over. I just want extra glow and a little bit of coverage. And I'm gonna put on concealer anyway, and I'm gonna kind of use that for more coverage. So I really don't need foundation, especially if we only have 10 minutes, girl. We don't have the time. If you get this, don't expect really any coverage with it. It didn't give me a lot of coverage. It just gave that little bit of extra glow that I want. This is not a foundation. This is basically just something you would put under it, but I do like wearing it alone. I think it's absolutely gorgeous on the skin. Before I go in with concealer, I'm actually gonna take the NYX brow pen and just kind of fill in the sparse areas in my brows, just so they look a little bit more full. Nothing crazy. I just kind of want to make them look a little bit more natural. It's okay if you are a little sloppy with this because your concealer is going to clean it up anyway. So this is just such a good hack. If you suck at your brows, do them before concealer. It will literally make your life so much easier. Now that my brows are filled in a little bit, I'm going to go in with concealer. And because I'm not using foundation, I am just going to use a little bit more than I normally would. I want some type of coverage, and this doesn't really give me any, and I'm not using foundation. So I'm going to use concealer to kind of make up for that. And I'm going to go in with the Natasha Denona concealer. Girl, it's the best. I literally have nothing left in here. There is pretty much nothing in this bottle. I'm lucky that even came out, honestly. This is so freaking empty. Thank God. I have another one on standby, girl. That is how much I love this concealer. I am gonna bring this a little lower too, just because I'm not wearing foundation. Bring it up on my eye. It already looks like I have so much more coverage just because of that. I am gonna take the shade N3 and kind of just add a little bit more coverage where I want it. And just put a little bit on my forehead just so it doesn't look like I have coverage down here and then there's nothing on my forehead. I have to even it out, girl. It has to look a little even or it's gonna look crazy. I swear I would wear this on a full beat day too, because look how freaking gorgeous my skin looks just with this glow and the concealer. Since I only have 10 minutes, I'm really not gonna do anything crazy with carving out my brows, but I do wanna shape them a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer and kind of shape the middle end here and leave the front kind of blank. Nothing crazy, just shaping my brow a little bit and it just looks 10 times better and it takes 2 seconds. I'm gonna add the slightest bit of liquid bronzer and I'm using the Rare Beauty contour. It's contour, but girl, it's literally bronzer. She should have just said she was coming out with the liquid bronzer because girl, it's not contour. But I'm just gonna add a little bit of that to my face. I like using the Rare Beauty one because I feel like it just melts into your skin. It's so easy to use, especially when you have 10 minutes and you're on a time crunch. It's just so easy and it's so quick. Literally just, girl, you don't even have to be good at bronzer and you'll be good using this because it's very easy to use. The Patrick Ta blush in the shade Not Too Much is my favorite for quick and easy makeup because you already have a powder, you already have a cream. It takes 2 freaking seconds to use. I feel like the cream was made specifically to sit on powder because it just looks incredible. It doesn't break up my makeup. So if you want to add a little bit of dewiness back in after doing your makeup in 10 minutes, this is just such a good blush duo for that. This shade is also just literally the perfect everyday pink. I like to place my blush higher up, but you guys, please do it however you want. A lot of people get upset about that, but girl, it's where I like to put my blush. Add a little bit on the nose. I always go back in with the brush that I used for concealer and kind of just diffuse this a little bit just so it doesn't look as harsh. But that was so quick, so freaking easy, and now we can literally set our face. The skin is skinning, girl. For powder, I'm gonna go in with Makeup by Mario. I have been loving this. I have been obsessed with it. Girl, it's all I've been using. It's so finely milled. It's not gonna oxidize. It's not gonna cake up. It's not gonna crease. It's not gonna look weird. This is such an amazing powder. I'm really just gonna set where I put the concealer. I'm really not gonna do my whole entire face, but I'm gonna try to set where I just don't want to look as dewy. Once this is set, I'm just gonna lightly dust it off with a brush. I'm gonna go back in with the Patrick Ta blush and take some of the cream, not the powder, a little bit of the cream, literally push it off into my hand and just lightly press this on my cheek. I'm just gonna bring life back to it. Since I powdered it, I'm gonna have this look a little bit more dewy. It just brings your cheek back to life. One thing I really like to do when I do 10-minute makeup is freckles. I feel like we're already not wearing a ton of makeup, that this just makes your skin look more natural, so I love adding them back in. I actually really like using the She Glam freckle product. Girl, this is so affordable and it's literally one of the best freckle products I've tried. I don't put this directly on my face. I actually add a few dots on my finger and then I'll just press it onto my nose. I feel like this just looks so much more natural than putting the dots all over your face. So if you like doing fake freckles, this is definitely a hack. The fake freckles are on. I feel like it just adds a little bit of more life to your skin. Now I'm gonna go in with cream highlighter. I like using cream highlighters. Oh my God, how did I get that on my shirt? You know, usually when I do my makeup, I'm wearing a big ass hoodie because I know I'm gonna get it dirty. How did this happen? When did this happen? Roll it back, please. One thing I really like to do when I ignore the blush on my shirt. Please, I'm clumsy. Now that the freckles are on, I'm gonna go in with cream highlighter. I like using cream highlighter when I'm not wearing a ton of makeup because I know my makeup won't move. If I'm wearing a full foundation, full concealer, full beat, it's probably gonna move with cream highlighter. So I like to use this when I kind of am doing the quick 10-minute makeup because I feel like it just looks the best and it looks more natural. These are the brand new highlighter balms from Lady Gaga. They are literally incredible. They are so good. It does not move your makeup at all if you apply it the right way. If you swipe this directly on your cheek, it's probably gonna move your makeup, but if you put it on the back of your hand and then go in with a brush, it's not gonna move and you will be obsessed with this. I mean, look at that. Girl, the glow, the reflection, it's insane. I'm just gonna take a little bit on the back of my brush, literally less than you would even think. You can always build this up. And I'm just gonna lightly press this on my cheek. It's so wet, it's so glossy. The reflection, it looks like a dewy highlight. It genuinely looks like I was outside sweating in the best way. I am obsessed with these. Gonna put a little bit on my nose. I'm gonna take the Patrick Ta brow pencil and just fill in my brows a little bit. Just wherever I missed the first time. Nothing crazy, just super light shading. I'm gonna go in and give my lashes a good curl. Since we are doing lazy girl makeup, I'm not gonna use lashes just because I really don't have the time. If you have extra time, then add the lashes, but we're using just mascara today. If you're looking for a really good, affordable mascara, the Big Deal mascara is actually incredible. And the Panorama mascara. I don't know what L'Oreal's doing. They're in the lab, girl. They're in the lab working solely on mascaras because they are releasing bangers. If you want to spend a little extra money, the YSL mascara is my absolute favorite high-end mascara of all time. It's just the perfect formula. The length is incredible. This formula is incredible. It doesn't flake. It's simply the best. I like to give my lashes one last good curl, but first I'm gonna do my lips. I had nothing on except a lip stain, but I just want to make sure this is really dry so my lips can stick to it. I'm gonna go in with the Ilia lip crayon. This is well loved. She's tiny. There's not much left in her, but I don't think I would actually repurchase this. I love the shade. I think it's literally the perfect shade. but it moves. This is not staying on your lips at all. There is no staying or lasting power in this. So because of that, I don't think I would ever rebuy it, but the shade is gorgeous. I'm just gonna put a little bit of lipstick in the center. And of course, I have to end with a little bit of the Forget the Filler Gloss by Lawless. It's currently my obsession. I use it every single day. Hopefully my lashes are dry after doing that, so I can give them one good curl. Curling your lashes one last time after they dry down is seriously the best makeup tip I could give you. I feel like no one thinks to do that and they're worried that their lashes are gonna like pull out of the curler. But I promise you, if you wait for your lashes to dry down, it just gives them the most beautiful lift. That is officially my 10-minute lazy girl makeup. If you see me out, this is probably what my makeup looks like. Literally on the daily, because it's so quick, it's so easy, literally anyone can do it. Comment below and let me know what you guys think and what your go-to 10-minute makeup products are. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on my notifications so you know when I upload next. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.